TGIF and this Godlike Friday. It's great to see everybody here. What a whirlwind of a day. Trying to get everything together for the stream last minute, I felt was a real challenge, but I think we made it and not without issues. We'll talk more about that coming up here. But I'm super excited. I got a call probably around 3 o'clock and said, hey, delivery service, we have a very big box for you. And I got it all set up, and it was at my doorstep when I got here. I was pretty excited when I got home. And let me tell you, this is probably the heaviest piece I've encountered. So you definitely want to use help for this piece, even though I didn't. But very big piece. I can't wait to unbox this, go over it. It is unboxed semi already. We're going to do the kind of the RDJ review as we went through. And we're going to go through everything, assemble it, turn it on, go over the likeness, and just talk about the T2 bust. This is a very, very expensive piece, but is it worth it? We're going to find out this evening if this was worth the pickup. And you know, Alan and Freddie both have this, and I think what I've seen so far, they're going to be very, very happy. So it's great to see everybody here, and we'll acknowledge everybody too. But back from the dead, Dr. Equan, great to see you, sir. How are you?
Oh, good, guys. I've been pretty busy lately, so you know, got to make the money, got to pay the mortgage, and then got to have enough spare money to buy a Prime 1 statue. I actually just got one in today.
Did you?
The Alfred piece to go with the throne. So I guess he's coming. He was released first, so I'm just waiting for the throne, tactical throne piece.
I forgot you pre-ordered that.
Yeah, and then luckily it was like a just one small box, so I'm so thankful for that. Although it was still a struggle to get it up the stairs. I got to rethink where I put my collection room now. Been on 3 flights of stairs. I was winded. Other than that, how's everyone doing?
Doing good, man. I'm glad you're here. You don't know what a big box is unless you go to my front porch. You'll know what a really big box is when you go out there.
Oh, yeah. That's when you need like special tools and dollies and everything.
Yep, we got a hydraulic lift table that we're using this evening, so we're going to go over all that today. So I'm super excited to do all this and just to kind of review it and go over it with everybody, do the assembly and semi-unboxing. So it's going to be great. Freddie, great to see you, man. It's been forever. Look at you, back on camera. And I know you're smiling, but there's something behind you, and we'll talk. That is for tomorrow, but great to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, great to be here. I'm excited. I'm full of energy. I've been, filled with joy because I know that you had this T2 bus coming in, and we're all living vicariously through you. You know, ready to see this unboxing. I've been counting down. I felt excited just as if I was getting it in today. So, want to see it. Can't wait for you to do the reveal. You know, I'm excited to be here hanging out with you in the community tonight. And I'm also looking forward to my unboxing tomorrow and for future unboxings to come. So,
we have a lot more coming. So I'm super excited for that. And, I was talking with BattleCat yesterday, and he had mentioned this is the only hobby that you can get excited for, even when somebody else is unboxing a piece. And that is 100% true. You know, it really, really is, because we know how much we love these pieces. And let's just be real. These are pretty high-end statues that we're going for right now. I think all of us have that itch right now to go for some pretty pricey pieces, but I'm actually really happy. Once we get this on camera, you'll know how great it is, and so I'm excited.
Yeah, and even if you can't obtain a certain piece or be at that high level as far as collecting, you know, that's what I love about the community, man. We're not jealous of anybody, man, but we're excited. I may not be able to get a piece you're getting, or vice versa, but I could feel excited for you and say, "Oh man, I wish I could get it in my collection, but it looks so awesome." Yeah. You know, I feel that joy as if it was in my collection, and so yeah.
It doesn't have to be a bust or a 2,000 plus piece to really fit your collection and you to love it. Yeah. And for us to be excited for you, because there's so many great pieces out there from Sideshow, Prime 1, XM. There's so many great pieces. But right now, me and Alan are just going after a movie. That's kind of what we really want right now. And this is one piece that I just could not pass up. The more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. And I can't wait to have it all set up and lit up and get it all together. But so I was driving home and my phone rings and it's Mr. Matt Martin. He's like, man, I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait because I can feel his excitement over the phone. So it's great to see you, Matt. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. And just like what Freddie said, not everybody can get every piece or even a lot of pieces. Let's just be honest. I think we're all fortunate in that aspect of things, but we, to me, a live unboxing show, no matter what it is always cool to see because like I won't be picking this piece up, but I'm like happy for everybody that is, you know what I'm saying, type thing like that, so it's just, it's exciting. And then to see the live reaction from, like you tonight, Jimmy, like, hey, how dead on is it? Is it dead on? Hey, I didn't notice this in the pics, things like that. That always makes it cool, like Easter eggs or something like that,
Yeah, this piece is it's so close to being perfect, and we're gonna go over that. Now listen, I'm looking at it through a clear plastic bag because I have not took it off yet. And opinions could change here shortly. But remember, I have the RDJ bus, so it's hard to compare that to anything else. It really is. But we'll find out tonight. We'll find out if this carries a very hefty price tag, but I really want to see all the details go through it, and we'll talk more about that. Mr. Kiefer, I know you have a huge box in your house right now that has the same piece. And I know you're going to be assembling yours very soon. I think you made the right call by waiting. Don't be a silly guy like me and do it all yourself. So great to see you this evening. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to be here as always. Man, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got it. I know you're going to be happy at it. I already peeked at mine. It's getting assembled tomorrow. But I know you're going to love it when you pull all that plastic off. I already pulled the plastic. I couldn't wait.
Yeah. Awesome.
But happy for Freddie after 2 years, 3 years, whatever it's been.
A long time.
Long time. He's finally cracking open that Alita. And I'll be here for that. I can't wait to see the look on his face. I know he's going to absolutely love it in person. I think it's, again, one of Queen's best pieces.
So
I know he's going to love it. And as far as, not being jealous of other people in the community, I am. Man, have you seen some of these collections?
Stop keeping it real.
I'm freaking jealous.
Always go back to the statement, but the first statue I bought was a used statue, and it was $400. And I had to think, I was like, really, $400? I mean, my wife will think I'm nuts, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just like, people always complain, hey, they're getting more expensive. They're getting more, but they're getting better too, in a lot of ways. They're getting better, light up bases, more detail, things of that nature. So it's a give and take. Yeah. Do you want it to be more detailed? Do you want it, whatever, so as the price goes up, I mean, the likenesses go up, in my opinion, as a whole, I mean, not every statue, of course, type thing like that.
There's so many pieces out there that I really love that I don't have, but they're, like Alan was saying, great examples like Mr. Popo. He has one of the most incredible setups I have ever seen. Your vision, it's ridiculous. Like, I can go on and on. There's so many people that have great collections, and I always want to see those and just see what they did and how it came together for them. So this hobby is expensive, but it's one that I really love. I love this community.
Yeah, I want to see all of Matt Martin's prints.
I know, man. He's got some great ones. He's going to be a room tour for us.
If you're in just hit me up in the chat, Alan. If you are looking for some prints or something, I got a ton that are just sitting. So I'll happily, anybody wants some prints in our group, I'll happily send them your way. You know what I'm saying? Type thing like that, so.
Now, some of those private commissions you've done are amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's where I'm kind of getting away from the, there's a few prints here and there, type thing like that, but
Yeah.
I'm reframing to do basically mostly original art, all my original art on the walls, which I still can't fit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still going to be some in the portfolio. So
Yep.
Okay.
if I'll get yours out, Jimmy. It's just been a crazy week, but I'll get yours out.
Oh man, take your
You know,
time. It's fine. Take your time.
It's been a crazy
Take
week.
your
Your daughter had the wisdom teeth pulled
time.
yesterday,
Mhm.
so
You know what's going to
she's going
happen,
back
Matt.
and call every, I want this, I need this, I need, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, what I'm saying? So yeah.
Mhm.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to open that print. I'm going to say, you know what? I really need tactical thrown in here.
Well, Dan from Rhodes,
Yeah.
he ordered it through. I talked to him. I said, "Hey, you need to check out Comic Concepts. See if
Yep.
it's a tax-free state where you live." He lives in Alabama now, so it was
Mhm.
tax-free. He was like, "Oh hell yeah!" And I was like,
There you
"Yeah,
go.
you need to." And so he pre-ordered it through Joshua. So yeah.
Well, yeah, Josh, Comic Concepts. Make sure. Did he use code Godlike? Did he use
Yes,
the?
I told him to use code Godlike.
Yes,
Yes.
that's awesome. Okay, so let me address the chat here. Great to see everybody here. The nicest guy in the whole community. There he is. The chef
Thanks.
himself has arrived. And the Popo, the man with the godlike collection, man. Great to see you, sir. Thanks for being here. Another dude that's got an incredible collection. Battlecat, great to see you. Now officially on Facebook. Dinesh, great to see you. Thanks for being here. One of our biggest supporters, Terry. Great to see you, Terry. Doing double duties over here. Freddie and Mike Edmondson, one of the OG collectors. Good to see you, John. Thanks for the kind words today. Great to see you, man. Ryan, great to see you. You can't have a show unless Mr. Kramer is here. Great to see you. Equan with double duties. Everybody's still coming in. Omnibus Jack, great to see you. Cypher, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being here. Of course, Mr. Perez, another beast collector right there, man. He's got a great X-Men collection. Oh, and LBS in the house. Carl, great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Oh, my man. The master of lighting has arrived. Great to see you, Mr. Martinez. Yeah. Thanks for being here, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, great to see you. Jim, great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Everybody's still coming in. And then my man is, this is my excited face. That's my excited face. We had some problems. We're gonna go over that here in a minute. Brian, great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. So it's funny the unboxing tonight. Yes, I know. I saw that. There's a game coming out now too.
It looks great. Reminds me of when we played video games when we were kids.
Yeah.
It's a side scroller, from what I understand. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Let me bring this up here real quick. So without further ado, I'm going to move this around a little bit. And I do have another camera ready for us as well. So this is what happened today. So I had these cases done a while back. I was ready to go, and I got everything set up. And I got it to the top case, and it was like half an inch too tall. So I was pretty upset. I'll tell you right now. Well, I'm glad I had a backup plan ready to go in my flex area, which is over here. And I'm going to put the T2 on a riser, and it's going to be and have the two Blitzway, or one the T-800 endoskeleton, and then the Blitzway Cyberdyne Edition Schwarzenegger next to him. So that'll be the case completed. Yeah. That's going to be a very expensive case. It's going to be they're all going to come together. I think that's just the way I saw it, and I was super excited to get those pieces all together. I was pretty upset today when I got home when all that happened. I lifted it by myself. I do not recommend anybody lifting this alone. It is extremely heavy, and the base is like a lead weight, and you're trying to pull this out of a box by reaching into. It's just a nightmare. Make sure you have help doing it. Very, very heavy piece. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road here.
Ooh.
Let's find out if under the bag it's Arnold Schwarzenegger or Mark Schwarzenegger.
Okay, so we got another camera here too. So we'll bring this up. So we have two. We have three. Here we go. So we have our back view that we'll be able to see the assembly of the back as well. I'm going to let everybody decide what they think of the likeness once I get everything together, and then we'll take it from there. But I did notice today that the jacket is 100% leather. It's not like fake leather by any means. And I also noticed this too, Alan. On the base, the metal rods, they're actually metal. It's not sculpted. They're actually metal.
Those pistons?
Right, those pistons. They're actually metal.
Cool.
So when you grab a hold of it, you realize how that's kind of what's making this thing really heavy. It's that part of it.
That explains.
But yeah, and also that it's supporting a lot of weight. Let's just be real here. It's supporting a lot of weight. There's no way. I mean, that thing has got a lot of structure, so you have nothing to worry about. I can tell you right now, it is definitely 200 pounds easily. But I was thinking more about it. I was like, man, it can't be that heavy. It sure as hell is.
Dimmy, is the skull metal as well? Because it's got the same kind of paint app. I'm wondering if it's metal.
We're gonna find out right now. Let's take a look. Thank you everybody for joining us this evening for the unboxing of Queen Studios T2 bust.
I'm glad they didn't cut corners with this bust. I'm glad they actually went all out and actually, put the materials in needed for this bust, which is great.
You know what? When I want to check if something is metallic, I have the small neodymium magnet. And I just put it near it. If I feel like it's given, then I know it's like metal.
That's a good trick.
Or just a magnet in general. But
So, Alan, the skull on the base is actually made of aluminum, just like how the pistons are. Everything is here.
Okay.
That's why this is so darn heavy.
Good.
And we're gonna start taking off some of the foam. I haven't really looked at things. I just set it on here and got it together. There's one major key with a peg, and it just basically sits on there. But when it went in flush, and it's extremely heavy. So I just thought I'd mention that one more time. All right, here we go.
Thank goodness this T-800 is a robot, because you had him sitting in that plastic the whole time. I can't breathe.
Holy hell.
He looks like Arnold from here.
Yeah, it sure does.
Even with the harsh lighting you got, he looks like Arnold.
Yeah.
Not saying something.
The jawline and the mouth structure, the jaws and the mouth structure.
I think Jimmy fell in love right there. He's just staring at him.
That's the
deeply
moment.
into his eyes.
He fell
Jimmy,
in love.
we're still here. You're on camera.
Okay, so well, I'll say this right now. Alan, I was wrong. This is literally just as good as the RDJ bust.
Yeah. Do you see the stubble in the razor stubble on like his chin area? You can feel it.
Yeah, you can. Wow. This is incredible. Wow. We'll get some close-ups with camera 2 here in just a minute, so you'll be able to see. But my goodness, it's literally him.
Can you put your arm around him so we know this is not a green screen or something?
Yeah, we have a little.
Let me move this mic out of the way, because I think that's probably
little bromance here.
You can't believe it, but we're still in shock. We need to make sure this is real, and you're not trying to play us.
Don't do some AI stuff. My favorite meme is that John Connor meme, and he's like, John Connor, look, when everybody's looking at you guys saying AI is great, and it's John Connor, on the bike as a kid, in the movie,
Wow,
that's incredible.
That thing is big.
It is.
I mean, I'm 5'9",
Yeah,
and it's literally towering over me. It's like so big, but the likeness is just ridiculous on this. we're gonna do some close-ups here in a minute, and
Yep.
let me get it all assembled, and then we'll take
Okay.
it from here. So what do we got in here? Let's see.
I want your boots and your jacket. Your clothes, give them to me.
We got some makeup here.
Okay.
Some makeup here.
That's awesome.
Oh, what number? Oh, that's right.
Go ahead.
I was wondering what number you got.
Good question. So when I got everything opened, this is edition size of 299. I have number 296.
Oh,
Holy cow. Okay.
96?
I got one of the last ones in the line. Todd wasn't lying because it was literally coming in. Wow.
Freddie, you might be getting number 299.
Don't wait too long, my friend. Don't wait too long.
As long as I get it, I don't care what number I get.
There you go.
so did you guys order it all kind of around the same time? Fred
I did
and
not.
Alan and Jimmy?
I think I ordered a little sooner.
Okay.
Yeah. I ordered I think that same week. It's just that mine is on a different payment schedule plan, so that's why mine's is not here yet.
Oh,
Got
And
Yes.
you
gloves.
got the gloves.
Yep.
Queen
Nice.
Studio gloves.
Come on now. Man, Jimmy, you're better than me.
Actually-
I always strap on with my gloves.
I actually need this right now because there's the hair on his face.
hmm
They just fell out. So,
Yeah, I'm going all out when I get my my piece. I'm doing brush, gloves, makeup in. I'm doing the hair, putting the light. I'm doing everything.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn the lights down low. I'm gonna have me a drink, some wine. It's just gonna
Okay.
be me and the Terminator. Ah,
Oh, part of it
Okay.
done. Yep.
Man.
This has got a lot of weight to it.
can you knock it so we can hear? Is
Is-
that
is it-
possible?
Is it metal?
Very nice.
This this is aluminum, like metal, with some plastic around it.
Yep.
Like this part here is not metal. This part here, the lever, but everything else is.
Cool.
So, yeah, this has got a lot of weight to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Together here.
Is the hand made out of silicone or because
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
it's got to be probably some sort of light material to.
Do
Yeah.
do a promise.
yeah, I
Promise
see that
lock.
from
Pinky.
this one.
Pinky swear. Lock it. Yeah, that see yo, Jimmy knows. That's what I'm talking about.
Predator
Wonderful.
handshake.
I love it. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I feel like I'm unboxing this myself.
So
Oh, this
let's
is
see.
amazing.
I know there's an assembly video too that I should probably bring up.
Take your time, brother.
God, what is this? It's very heavy, whatever it is.
Oh, that's the plaque. Oh, for the arrival. That's for the arrival. Nice.
Yep.
Hmm.
There should be a battery compartment.
There is. I don't know if this is the right one or not. Oh, is this the?
Yeah, that's for the arrival. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this-
be displaying mine to the side. Me personally, when I get it, I'm gonna put it to the side.
Okay, that part just slides in. This part here has the battery compartment.
Gotcha.
Oh no, that's the
Oh.
arrival one. Okay, got you. Okay.
Oh, so they give you two. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Oh, I see. This is one if you don't want this.
Right.
This is one if you
Oh.
want to use this.
That's
what it is.
great. That's perfect.
So you have an option.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Speaking, that just made me think of something. Speaking of the arrival, where he's kneeled down and all the bubbles around him, kind of, wouldn't that be a cool statue just like that? You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Where he's kind of kneeled down, but it shows his face. It shows Arnold's face, but have the bubble.
That
and
would
the
be
light,
cool.
light up around him.
That would be cool. That's a good idea.
That would be like just do a 1/3 like that. That would be awesome.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
and
big
have the
one-
lighting.
A big
like,
1/3
flicker
scale naked Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is made of wood, I think. That's what it feels like.
Nice.
So this is the butt of the gun.
Matt, what do you call the or anybody the you know that ball that lights up when you touch it, the electrons?
Yeah,
Go-
the
yeah,
old
something like
school
that,
from the
right?
80s. Yeah, from
Yeah.
the 80s and 90s. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot the name of that. Yeah, but and then put Arnold in there, and it just that was
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, got the outlet too. So
All right.
What's that? We'll go over that.
I think that's for the diorama on the backside.
That's right.
Nice.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
chain.
Oh, damn.
Is it real metal like the chains and all?
It is.
Okay.
I know why this is so heavy, because the materials is not all resin. There's metal pieces, aluminum, there's all sorts of different things. So that's why it's so heavy. That's really cool. I've never really gone for that. That's good.
So with this piece, that's gonna be my my problem. I want to display everything.
Yeah.
So, and I want to be able to display the factory chains, and him being lowered into the vat. So I might have to get a mirror, something to put behind him. So
Freddie, that's what I'm doing with mine.
Ooh, cool.
See, what
That'd be
about
really
like
awesome.
a 1/3 statue like that, but with the bubble and the
Yeah.
lighting? You
Now,
know,
when that lights
go-
up, that's
That'd
going
be
to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we'll get some batteries and light it up too. So we'll do all that. What size are we going to be here? And Alan, there's it's magnetic. So when you put it in, there's a peg there.
Oh,
but it's-
nice. So it's not going to be like flopping around.
Right. So you have that option. And what are we going to be using today?
I think it's 3 AAAs.
You've been peeking, Alan.
I know. I looked through the instruction manual.
I feel
already.
like you just dissected every piece on
Alan-
that.
Alan's probably secretly got it put together.
No,
He
I-
just hasn't
Mhm.
checked.
I looked at the assembly manual.
There's an assembly manual? I didn't even see that.
There is, yes.
We don't need manuals. We just
It's with the certificate and the plaque.
Wow.
manuals. Huh.
It says Queen Studios on it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
I remember after the movie, those glasses skyrocketed in price. They're probably
Oh,
expensive
really?
now too. I think they're called like Persol Ratty sunglasses or something like that. It wasn't popular at the time, but I remember my dad would look for those sunglasses, and he's got a small collection of those.
nice. When you getting yours, Equan?
That's the dream. Maybe one day.
Equine.
Just get an Equine.
I'll
What,
just stick with.
Which version of the Tactical Throne are you getting?
I got the one with the computers. I didn't get it. The one with the cave.
Okay, gotcha.
It was like the jump in price was pretty high, and yeah,
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
nice.
You better hand him over before he takes it from you.
Yeah,
Remember that scene when he went up to that biker dude and he flinched?
Yeah.
He thought he was gonna punch him, and he just took the glasses. Oh, I'm being transported back to that movie, man. This is awesome.
It'd be cool if that movie is like playing like on one of the streaming services this weekend or something like that.
It looks good.
no, I wonder where that
Looks
is.
good.
Solid. Now the question is: are you gonna put glasses on or glasses off?
Oh,
That's
Wow.
off for sure. Because when you see his eyes, it's 100% him. It's like it's 100% him like that too. But man, there's something about his eyes that just make it look real. And you know when someone just gets a haircut, like brand new, they're kind of
yeah.
fresh cut. That's what this reminds me of. He
Yep.
just got a haircut.
Yeah. Unlike Jimmy and Alan, I'm actually gonna be doing his hair. So not too much. I ain't try to mess it up, but I'm gonna try to at least get it somewhat straighter or something like that. Fluff it up a little bit.
He's going to be styling it.
Yeah. Are you actually you're gonna set that up today, right? I want to see you do it. Don't.
Hell, that's a 1/4 statue right there, player.
Yeah. Looks like 1/6 almost, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Like a Hot Toys or
Yeah, probably 1/7, maybe. Yeah.
How you going to get to the back of the statue, Jimmy?
Oh, I can go back here.
Oh, can you get? Oh, cool. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can say that there's not a whole lot of room back here, but
Look at that. And Jimmy got all the cool stuff, man. RDJ, now T-800.
let's see. What do we got here? What's next?
Jimmy's officially a bus collector. I don't want to hear nothing.
I feel like it's happening. It's just, you know what? There's should be, if I'm not mistaken, a wrench that goes with this to screw this in.
Jimmy, there is. It's in the bag where the certificate and the plaque. Did you
I go get it. I know where it is.
Still in the box.
Okay. Yeah, let me go grab it. I know
where that is.
it's open. I can grab it.
And the directions are there too.
Okay, that would help too. Let me go grab it. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me 2 seconds. Oops.
Yeah, there's an Allen key kind of wrench.
That
it's
comes
cool
in the
that
box.
the hand is silicone too and not sculpted.
I think
Yeah.
this Jimmy's stream right now perfectly describes a collector. A beat up, cracked chair, but a super expensive statue right next to it. Like, you know, the meme of like collectors with like ripped up underwear, but like a wall full of statues or collections. That pretty much describes all of us. Not saying that it's any of us.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, when I go to the mall, my wife has to force me to buy clothing. And I'm talking about, I'm talking about, socks and
I hear you.
here, get some new fresh T-shirts and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, babe, I'm all right. Nah, next time. She's like, nope. We get you something right now. That's my wife.
I feel like that's like all of us. I swear I go through that conversation every time.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I do buy stuff, but I buy it at my own pace. But it's too slow for her. She's like, no, you need something new now.
I do have a correction to make too. This is number 226, not 296.
Okay.
226.
Yeah, Freddie, I don't buy any new socks until all of mine have holes in them. And then I go buy new
every single one.
Yeah, my wife, she actually, for Christmas that just passed, she actually bought me a pack of 6 socks.
There you go.
That's what
I said, very funny.
That's a good wife.
that's what my wife does. She buys me new underwear every Christmas or whatever, and socks.
Because I ain't buy. It's funny when we were young, right? At least me, anyway. When the parents would buy us gifts, one of the main things you get is basically clothes, right? Because the kids ain't buying their own clothes, so we have to buy them T-shirts, socks, this, or take them shopping or whatever and stuff like that. I would always hate it. I'm like, I didn't ask for this, man. I wanted that Nintendo game or that PlayStation game. But now, because we're grown, we could buy our own stuff.
Yep.
Now I get those things from my wife or my kids. They'll buy me T-shirts, graphic T-shirts and stuff all the time because they know I like it. Now I'm happy. I'm like, oh wow, you got me a Flash T-shirt, cool. Oh wow, socks. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Yeah, like give it to me because I ain't gonna buy it.
Oh my god, it's true.
That's an NRD. $60? Nah. $250? Nah.
Yeah.
I need that NRD. That's a month payment plan.
Yeah, I hear you.
I got the video up, so I know what to do here now.
Freddie, by the end of the year, you're not going to have any Hot Toys left.
I know. Right next to me, I got 8. I got 8 1/6 Module cases. Only 2 of them is filled.
Dang.
Tell me that the barrel and everything is metal on that too.
It is metal.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got me.
It's very heavy.
yeah,
I'm
That's-
hit.
that's awesome.
Get down now.
I think you have to attach part of that to his hand.
Yes.
Right. Notice here. Oh, really? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. After it.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here to protect you.
There's a machine bolt that goes up through the palm of his hand.
Yes.
Oh, right. I heard you guys talk. I remember in the chat you guys were talking about the Rose box. What's going on with that situation?
Alan, Alan, talk to us. Let's go.
There's the scene in the movie where he's walking in the hospital, and he's got the gold rose box,
Yep.
and he flops the lid off the rose box and drops all the roses fall out on the floor, and in the box is that sawed-off shotgun.
And the score in that movie is incredible because even at those times of that moment when they played the beat as just ding, ding like a robot coming and the slow motion, and then John Connor looks around and he sees the T-1000 and T-800. Oh,
And he's sliding
That was
around
incredible.
on the floor. He's sliding around on the floor trying to get away.
Yep.
oh, I love it. I'm
Oh,
playing the whole
in a
movie in
mall?
my head.
It was in a mall. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was. Yeah,
I like when his friend, when the T-1000 look at for his friend in the arcade, and his friend,
Yeah.
the T-1000 comes to his friend. Have you seen this kid? Nah, man, I haven't seen him. And he go, Yo, John, we gotta go. There's a cop looking for you.
Yep.
I love that scene.
And
That's
then
what-
he goes. Then when Arnold's coming his way, and that same kid, he was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry," and he just threw the kid.
Yeah, I love that.
around,
Just, ow!
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about chase scenes in any movie. Tom Cruise, when he does all these chase scenes and everything like that, I like when they do chase scenes. And no matter like what person's around, you always see like people get pushed and tossed aside like rag dolls. They just don't even care. I love that. I love action movies.
it's a requirement in every Tom Cruise movie that he runs and he chops the wind like no one's
yeah.
business.
I love
I
that.
can't wait to see that new Mission Impossible, though.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
So called the last one.
Dude, Tom Cruise, man, they said that it's $3 million to insure him for every movie.
Jesus. The first thing you're going to hear is whatever crazy stunt they're going to do for that movie. That's the first news we're going to get for that.
But
coming
you,
up.
you know what I appreciate about Mission Impossible and the franchise, aside from Tom Cruise, because that's his baby. He's holding it down, doing his thing. Is that at least with that, yes, because it's action, there's some kind of disbelief involved with certain things, because it's like, yeah, okay, but you can kind of believe some of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I can't stand. I love Fast and the Furious,
Oh,
but these guys are so out there. I mean, they're flying cars into outer space and then
yeah.
back.
I'm like,
I'm saying they're like defying the laws of physics. It's come on,
I quit.
and turn your brain off to zero. 'Cause
Yeah. I quit Fast and Furious like after the third or fourth one when it started like, hey, we're going to, we're going to space and back and all this. And I'm like,
he's
these
good.
guys, if you watch the first one, these guys can barely like do 2 + 2.
Yeah, it's grounded.
And now
yeah.
they're going to space. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they're
saying?
from one car, from one building, shooting into another building.
Yeah.
Look, at least with
Oh,
Mission
right.
Impossible, it's grounded. Yes, there's, so you have to, a little bit, you have to like kind of, well, could that be possible? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? And, Tom Cruise, he actually tries to do his own stunts, so there's a lot of things in there. It's believable, or you have to think about it. Like, could this actually be done? Maybe. But, Fast and the Furious,
No.
it's like reading a comic. But I appreciate Fast and Furious for what it is now, man. I'm just going for action. So I turn my brain off. It's just watch the madness.
Well, like July, this summer in July, you got the Superman coming out, the new Superman. You got the Mission Impossible, and you got the Jurassic Park. I mean, like literally, like each week it's like a new one. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Jurassic Park, Superman, Mission Impossible. So July is going to be like a cool time to go to the
It's
movies.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, for sure.
I don't have controls anymore, but let me take a look at the chat. Let's see what these guys are saying. Mike Edmondson, come on, Freddie. Elon put a roadster in space.
It's true.
Yeah, but the roadster wasn't like they didn't duct tape it themselves and the car to get
That's
it up
true.
into
Oh
space.
my gosh.
That's what they use, duct tape.
Rock and Roller says, but FBJ Mission Impossible. I know. But I love Mission Impossible more in the franchise. The Fast and Furious, right? But at some point I had put them on the same level. You know, it's like, you know, apples, oranges. They had their own thing going on. Because Mission Impossible basically is espionage, right? But I used to appreciate them equally, to be honest. But then Fast and Furious just lost their way, and I mentally I checked out. I'll go there, because it's action, it's summer flick. I'm bored. Let's go to the movies, But as far as really just, but yeah.
Jimmy's prepared. He's got his batteries.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's the Fast and Furious. It's the cars and the lifestyle that they show that appeases people. And again, it's a summer flick. People want to see the cars, the guys, the ladies, stuff like that. It's a flick that anyone can just turn their brain off and enjoy. So I know that's why it still hits. Yeah, big money. Mm-hmm.
The one I watched, I fast forwarded it through a lot of it, but the one with I guess it's one of the most recent ones with Jason Momoa. I thought his acting just sucked in that one. I was like, God, I was like, okay, hey, I'll watch it and fast forward to the action, and I still couldn't do it. It's like, man.
But I mean, really, Matt, do you really need to act in that movie? It's just
I know.
It's just
like, God.
Just drive cars.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
It's like how many more actors we can cram in here? Who can we bring back from the dead again?
That's the thing. Let me see. Cypher says, "What do you?" Sorry. Cypher says, "What do you think of the Dark Side Terminator 1/3? Do you think the portrait looks outdated in Paint App?"
Yes.
Me too. Jeff has it, Jeff Delaney, and I was like, that likeness is not up to par.
Oh, it's a nice bright.
Wow. So the light's really reflecting well off his tushy.
Wow, it really illuminates the skull behind it.
Yeah, we can see it from here.
Yeah. That's why you got to put it there, Freddie. It illuminates the skull.
Yeah, but the reason why I am not putting it there, and look, I'll maybe I'll just when I'm bored I'll switch it up. But the reason why I'm not putting it because I wanted to see the whole skull face on and the eyes will light up. I kind of I love proximity pieces, man. I'm always a fan of proximity pieces. I wanted to take it off and then put it to the side somewhere and kind of angle it. So, and then I can see the full skull with the eyes lit up. That's why I'm doing it that way. Not that I don't think it looks good here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I just have my kind of like view as far as how I want to do it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, your vision is asking, how does this statue compare to the RDJ?
Yeah, I mean, the RDJ is ridiculously good. And I'll tell you right now, I was telling Alan before the stream that this here is, I gave it a little less than RDJ, but when I took the plastic off and looked at it closely, this is just as good as the RDJ, like just as good. And I have them both. So the likeness is just incredible in person. This is really good. So definitely worth a pickup if you're a fan.
JoJo says FBJ wants to play with Naked Arnold. No, I do not want to play with him. But I'm glad they put it on there. Just what Everyday Collector is saying, the storytelling base really ties this piece together. I love that they tell the story with the arrival, and then obviously the bust. Then you have the endoskeleton, which is basically the base, or the actually base and foundation of the skeleton of him, and then you have the back, which basically is the end, what he had to terminate.
And we got Knight saying congratulations, exciting for you. Extreme Gamer Collector, what's up, everyone? Congrats, Jimmy, on the bust. And Stanley, Queen Studios does good bust. So getting a lot of love, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. We're going to do a full 360 here in a minute, and we're going to get some real good close-ups so you can really get a notion of what this looks like. I'm almost completed. I'm just watching the last part of it here.
Yeah, Queen really does make good busts. They need to hurry up and do my Heath Ledger bust that they've been promising me for years now. I know everybody's tired of Heath Ledger Joker, but there's only one bust in existence right now, and I think that they can do a better job. Because I really like Queen's busts. I think they do an excellent job, and the what you call it, not the prototype, but what they showed, their little sketch that they showed, or their video or clip, whatever you want to call it. The concept art or what have you of digital, the concept digital art, what they had showed kind of blew me away. I loved what I saw, and I'm hoping that they'll actually do it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Is that something you're looking to get, Jimmy, Freddie?
Yeah, actually, I wanted it for years. This is before they even announced the Terminator bus.
Yeah.
When they had one of their showcases.
Well, it's another reason to sell off all that 6-scale.
Got him. You fell right into that trap, Freddie.
Yeah, you really did.
No, I refuse. And Blitzway's doing another vehicle that I need them to hurry up and do the reveal so I can see if I want to buy it or not.
Freddie,
I thought I saw Iron
who
Studios.
you started as a 6-scale collector.
What? What you say, Equan?
I said, don't forget what you started as, a 6-scale collector. Don't forget your roots.
I'm not. Never.
You're done, Freddie. Just kidding.
All right, I'll read some chat. So let's see, Stanley. Okay, Everyday Collector. Hey, Matt, always good to see you on the panel. Thank you, brother. Your vision, FBJ. You on the Alita bust, and then we got JoJo. FBJ, when are you doing the Alita or your Batwing unboxing? You got the Batwing?
Yeah, the Alita's right here, right here.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow.
Yep.
And there's a mod right behind it is the mod case is going in, either the top or the side. Either one of that. It's gonna unboxing's tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's the time it is for now. I will be unboxing that. Behind me is the tables and everything set up. So we're doing that tomorrow. The Batwing, it's staying in a box until I actually somewhat finish my how I'm gonna do my setup in my office here, because I don't want to mount the Batwing and then have to remove it, because I have artwork where it's at right now and I'm shifting things around, because it's actually gonna go on a wall mounted, and I don't want to put it somewhere and then have to move it and unmount it again. So
Oh man, look at this guy. Jeez.
That is amazing.
Cut out the lights, Jimmy, real quick. Let's see that with the lights off.
Alexa, turn off lights.
Okay. Jimmy, I told you stop doing that. You turn my lights off.
Man, that looks good. And then you got the blue light too. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, there's blue LEDs up here.
Those blue LEDs really set that off.
Yes.
It really does.
So when you turn on the light, the eyes and the blue LEDs come on at the same time, or it's two different switches?
That turn with the back, the eyes of the T-800 come on with the back.
With the back. Okay, but
On, it comes on.
so what about the blue light? That's a separate.
No, it comes on with the back. When you turn, there's one button, you push it, and it turns all the lights on except for this module here. This takes 3 AAAs.
Got it.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
let's go to the back here real quick. We can kind of take a look.
Oh, that looks great. Damn. Definitely
That
got
could
to
be a
put
statue just like that.
Oof.
You know, if they
Yeah.
did like a 1/4 or 1/3, just like that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is so
definitely
sick.
got to put a mirror behind it.
Oh. Okay, I'm being transported back in time right now. That scene, okay, as a kid especially. And first of all, I don't care how grown you are. If you love Terminator, that ending still hits. That Terminator
Oh,
2 is
yeah.
a great story from beginning to end. It's a great story, and it has multiple layers in it. And that ending, when he had to tell John that he had to go and self-terminate,
Yep.
oh man, and then the tears that
Oh,
hit that boy's face, and then you could even ask him to lower in the vat. Sarah Connor had to do it for him, and I'm
Well,
just like,
turn on
oh,
lights.
JoJo
such a
says,
great
Okay.
sounds like FBJ needs a cold shower. So,
gosh, yeah, man, yeah,
oh,
yeah. I'm gonna take one after tonight. I need,
So it's
I need.
fabric. This is real fabric on the shirt, and
okay.
this is 100% leather, and it's got some wear on it. On some you can see it there. See the wear on the leather or on the edges. It's very high quality on the leather.
yeah. Let's
Beautiful,
pull his
beautiful.
glasses off. I want to see his face.
Yes,
We will.
put the glasses on his shirt.
We want to look deeply into his eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see his knuckles and his. Oh, look
Oh
at that.
man.
Damn, that's wild how they do the nails like that too.
Does he have fingerprints?
Jimmy, slow down. You're moving too fast, bro.
Mhm.
There you go. Take your time.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Look at the
Oh, I
prints.
see ridges. I see ridges.
Yeah.
Man, that piece is worth every penny.
Oh, yes, it
Oh,
is. I
yeah.
can't wait to get mine in. Oh,
It is, and there's even hair on his arm going inside there.
Yes.
Kind of give it more of a realistic look. But the materials that they are using are extremely high quality, so that's really good. And we're going to go to the portrait here and take off the glasses. But I did want to mention that. Let me put this down just for a second to get the glasses off.
Man, makes me want to see this movie tonight. Jeez.
I'm gonna watch the movie and then take a cold shower.
A cold shower.
Oh, Marcos is backstage.
All right, let me let him in here.
Man, that looks dead on.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Oh,
Without the
gosh.
harsh lighting on it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marcos.
What's good? Who the hell is this? I don't know. I'm just playing. This is awesome. Just playing. This is awesome. Holy
Look
snake!
at this. Marco's back from his party.
Wait, is that a vein? Oh my god.
That is a vein. Yeah, he's angry.
That is crazy.
Oh man.
Jimmy. Oh no, I ain't gonna ask him to do it without gloves. I was gonna ask him to touch that vein.
See if there's a pulse. Want to see if there's a pulse, Freddie?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he even has the little skin mark bump. Oh, that's nice. On his
Yeah.
forehead with the lines.
Yeah.
The hairline. Oh,
Jesus.
got the headline crease and everything.
Jimmy, are you going to take the hair person?
Am I going to what?
Are you going to take this bus to the salon to get it, the hair done?
No,
Okay.
there's
I
no
thought it was
need.
good.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
There's some more veins on this side, Freddie, and they're like more of a green color.
Jesus. I don't know how they do that. That's insane.
God.
Looks like real skin.
I saw one
Texture.
of these on. I saw one of these on eBay today for $12,000.
Jeez.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
Marcos, you buying it? You hopping on
Yeah,
eBay
man,
tonight?
especially the 12 grand one. That's the one I'm going for.
Yeah.
Especially, I trust eBay so much. I love the light up. I knew it was there, but the colors, it looked just like the movie, obviously. Like the blue and then the orange red. Love that.
This is real chain.
How's that figure right there? What scale do you think that is?
Like 1/6, 1/7 or something.
Okay.
It's actually done very well too. Yeah, that back base is so bright.
Yeah.
Need to put on shades to see it.
Put in the shades they gave you, huh?
There's a push button right here down below. That's what turns it on and off.
Cool.
Back of the head here, real quick.
You think the shotgun adds a lot of value to it? Like make the
It's
statue
made
pop?
of metal. Like it's everything is like,
Oh, it's metal?
yeah. There's nothing on this piece that's like cheap.
Nice. Is it
Yeah.
So it's like real good leather quality too.
Yeah, it really is.
That's awesome, man. Congrats. You, Alan, and soon to be Freddie, right?
Yeah, I really want to see Freddy's face when he gets his box.
Brian says, take the jacket, the shirt off, smear the face in mud.
Yes.
There's your done.
Rip up
The second
rip
one.
up the black tee, yeah. Like make holes in it, you know.
Man, it's so hard to explain this on camera, but man, it is so realistic in person. It's my iPhone.
How heavy was the box, Jimmy? Since I missed it.
Like 200 pounds. I unboxed it by myself.
Yeah, dude, I saw that video of like that one when they did the unboxing, like Queen Studios. I saw one dude pick up the whole torso. I'm like, I think everybody can do this. I don't think it's going to be too heavy. But
the base is what's heavy.
yes, that's what I was about to say. The base is probably the heavy part.
So let me go through what I see, okay? So if I had to change one thing on this, I would have done this. Since he does not have another arm, I would have put like cables coming out of here as that his arm cut off.
Good idea.
That would have been a nice touch, but I understand why they didn't, because this is the clean version. It's not the battle damage version, right?
Well, not only that, but in this particular scene, he didn't have the mechanical arms hanging out like that.
Right. Yeah. So this is the clean version, so they're not going to have things like that.
Yeah.
Would it be better than just a rolled up sleeve? Probably. Probably. But I understand why they did that, and that was probably the right call. Every piece on the bust is quality, very, very high quality. Whether it be the fabric, whether it be the leather jacket, the shotgun, the base, and how they use metal and aluminum parts, the light up feature, and just the level of detail on this is just unbelievable what they did. I can really appreciate how they came through and just nailed that part of it. The portrait here, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's literally 10 out of 10 likeness. I'm trying to find something wrong to where, you know what, this is what's off, this is what's not right. The ears are better than RDJ, so I can tell you that right now. The likeness, it's 10 out of 10. It really is.
Oh.
It really is.
Oh, Marcos, you were not here, but on the hand is silicone and it's got fingerprints.
That's crazy. What about the fingernails? Do they look like real fingernails?
Yeah.
Well, that's not movie accurate because he bites his fingernails, I heard. So, that's a 7.2 out of 10 now. I'm kidding.
So, I'm going to start with you. Your thoughts?
Who?
Alan?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love the piece. I mean, I already peeked. I opened up my box and peeked in.
Oh, when you said I already peaked, I was a little.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Equine.
Yeah, I love it. I have to be honest, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Don't say
I
it.
think this one might
say
might just by a little bit be just a scotch better than the RGJ bus. Only because of the materials used and the paint app and the light up and all that. Look, when you put all that together, I think it's a lot. I mean, with all that metal on the base, I don't know, and all the light ups and the storytelling.
RDJ hater right here.
Well,
Alan.
the
RDJ hater.
RDJ bus only has the sculpt going for it, right? Because they skipped out on the bus.
That is true.
You know,
You got
this
all the bells and
Arnold, you have
whistles.
the portrait and the whole bust and the base going for it. So,
Well, I do understand that. Sure, it has a more of a storytelling base. The thing with RDJ, you know what I'm going to do? I kind of want to put them side by side, man. I really do.
Nice.
What I have to say about RDJ's portrait compared to Arnold's, I mean, Arnold's is 10 out of 10. Jeez, I mean, I'm trying to find something wrong with it, And RDJ, it's the skin tone on RDJ that makes it look like a real person. I swear, like when you look at that, the wrinkles and stuff, it just looks like someone's in front of you. So I'll tell you what, I'll give it to T2 for the base and just how it tells a story. RDJ lacks in that, but the portrait makes up for everything else. So that's why it's up there with it. I love them both, and let me tell you, this thing is ridiculously big in front of you, and I say 10 out of 10. I don't like to do that, but I'm gonna give this one 10 out of 10. What do you give it, Ellen?
Oh yeah! As soon as I opened it up and looked at it, I was absolutely blown away.
Wow. Okay,
Now-
Marco?
I go out to Freddie always. Freddie knows why.
Okay.
Freddie knows why.
All right.
Freddie, what you got, man?
oh, I give it a 11 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, again, when I ordered it, excuse me, I've always, T2 is on my top 3 greatest action flicks of all times.
Oh, yeah.
Action flicks in that genre, action wise, for me it's top 3. I could kind of say top 2, but there's some movies I'll move up and down depending on the time of month or year, but it floats around the top 3. It has always been in my top 3 since I was young. And that bus, when I saw it, like I told you, Alan, and when we had our group chats and stuff like that, I was transported back in time. That whole movie flashed right before my eyes, just looking at that bust.
Yep.
And I said, I have to have it. And I ordered it, not knowing, whether I'd have space or anything like that. I said, screw that. I ordered it. And seeing the prototype to production, that there was not, I don't know if there was any loss or that much loss. There's generally a downgrade at some point for something to do factory. But still, even whatever downgrade there is, to me, it's still perfection. And from what I see, Jimmy, you had that under harsh lighting when you started the unboxing tonight, and it still looked good.
Yeah.
That lighting was just beaming from the fan, and the angle, it was so harsh, and it still looked like Arnold. And when you finally took the camera up close, that made it even that much more better.
Yep.
With the portrait and everything like that. And
Okay.
it's great. I give it a 11 out of 10.
Oh.
And yeah, I can't say enough about how good they did it with the storytelling. If you've seen the movie, from beginning to end, they tell that story. If you could capture the spirit of a movie in any piece or show or whatever, scene, anything, if you could capture the spirit of it, that character, with that piece, you've done the job. And I think as far as the concept, the base and everything, portrait, they captured the spirit of the T-800 in Terminator 2. And I'm looking at this, and the movie's flooding back into my mind. Different scenes. It's amazing.
So, Mr. Matt Martin, what's your thoughts on this piece?
I'm gonna piggyback on Freddie. I think it's 11 out of 10. under the lighting you got it at, and he still looks good.
Yeah.
Number one, and I think it would be good even if the base was just kind of a regular base, but the fact that they told the story of the whole movie in the base from the beginning to the end, from front to back, literally, in the base, that just makes it even, better to me. Now, okay, a little enabling. Are you going to get, as a companion piece, the T-1000 bust?
I'm not getting T-1000, but what I am getting is the Prime 1 T-800 on one side, and then the Blitzway Cyberdyne edition with the rooted hair. That one's going on the opposite side, so they'll sit right next to him.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think I had that vision a while back, and now that it's starting to all come together, this is the centerpiece, of course, right? So but Alan, you know what I said a second ago? Remember when I said the skin tone on RDJ is much better? That's kind of, I was kind of hinting at that, but you know what? This one's equally as good. There's something about it that it gives you've seen it. It gives you more of that color look. I mean, it really does.
Yeah, I love how they painted in the vein lines.
Yes,
with a little bit of a bluish, very subtle bluish tint.
Mm-hmm.
All those little subtleties. And man, I think this may be Queen's best piece to date.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Over the Alita.
Oh,
yeah, I agree. And I like the Alita. But...
Alita is awesome, Freddie. You're going to love it. But I think this one edges it out just a scotch.
So what I would say, Alan, what I was going to bring up when I did the whole thing was that Doctor Strange Queen Studios is right there with it, though. It really is. That one's fantastic. Bust. If you guys remember that one at all.
I do. It's a good one.
Yeah, that one's really
good
too. Yeah.
But
it has a complex mixed media as well, like on the outfit. And the portrait looks very good. I think these go 1-on-1. The Queen's bust, the Doctor Strange, and this one. But yeah, man. Can I get my score real quick? I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead. Marco.
Freddie, you said 11.
I gave it 11 just for you. I already know you.
So I'm going to give it a 10.9 out of 10.
I'll take it.
Because of Freddie.
I'll take it. That's why I won 11, because I know you. If I said 10, he would have went down.
my legit score is a 9.7 out of 10. Because for me, obviously, you know better than me, Jimmy. You're in the room with both of them. I do think at least from here, this vantage point, I do think the RDJ is a better portrait. The suit, definitely, I get everybody's point, is not as good as this, and the storytelling base is amazing on this one. But for these silicone busts, you're going for, obviously, the silicone face. Right. And for me, I think the hair is better on RDJ. I love just put it this, for me, the RDJ looks 100% realistic. Yeah. That looks like the dude's in your fucking room. Yeah. The Arnie bust is close to that, but just not there for me. But not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not like, scary realistic, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's just my opinion. But like you said, you definitely would know better because you have both of them right there. So you can definitely give a way better opinion than me. But from our viewing, it's close for sure. I think what everybody said too is the mixed media on this one's better. The gun obviously is awesome. The storytelling base is better. But it's, like I said, what we're going for, it's like J&D. With J&D statues, we're not going for the mixed media, even if it's very good. We're going for the portrait, exactly. That's my point. And I think that RDJ it's something else, man. I get freaked out because it's behind you. I'm like, oh shit, there's Robert Downey Jr. right there. This one is close though. It's a great 9.7 out of 10 though. Really good.
I think that there's something about RDJ that gives the impression of a real person right in front of you.
Yes.
You know what?
It's close though. It's not like we're splitting
hairs. Real close.
Yeah, we're splitting freaking hairs at this point.
And you know what I'll do? I'll do a 4K video of both of them.
Yeah.
And then I'll let everybody decide what they think. I think that's probably the best.
But the thing is too, like that comes into biases now because people love MCU, people love Terminator more. I'm just saying artistically, I'm not I don't know. For me, that RDJ is scary good. Like portrait wise, it's scary how close it is in my opinion.
Jimmy, I just want you to fall out of love with the RDJ bus so that you'll send it to me.
You guys just
I already have first dibs. I call first dibs.
I don't know.
Day one unboxing, I was like, give it to me.
Alan, you
I
guys should
called it.
switch the alien bus for the RDJ for like a week, and then you guys switch back a week and week and week. Just switch them out, every week.
Yeah.
So you know that piece, if you want it now, it's $5,000 plus another 1,000 or 1,200 to ship it. So you're all in $6,200 for that bus.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
Mr. Equan, Eddie, the doctor is in the house. What do you think, sir? T2 bus. What do you give it?
I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10
Whoa.
because here's a couple things.
Okay.
I think the likeness is like it's right there. Not only that, it's not just a bust. It's got the arm, it's got the torso. I feel like it's a bust plus. On top of that, like what Freddie is saying, it's got the complete package. It tells you the entire story in that one collection.
Yep.
You just look at it and you already know, you already see the beginning, middle, and end.
Mhm.
And I just think, well, also on top of that, nostalgia is a pretty powerful drug.
It is.
When I, this is a movie that, I watched on VHS with my dad. So, this is this, if there's any bus I would want to own, it would be this one, to be frank. And I believe like it's very difficult to get those details in the skin like that. I just think, and on top of that, it's a licensed piece. I don't know. I'm a stickler for licensed piece. I like them more. I don't know. That's just
Love that cat bust.
Yeah.
Whoa,
so that's why I give it a 10.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on, I'm always right.
Honestly, I think it's the best piece in your collection. I think
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is a piece that I wasn't all in when I saw it, but then Freddie got it, and then Marcos got it. I'm sorry, Freddie and Alan. And
Marcos will get it. Yeah.
I started thinking about it, like, man, this is a great piece. And then I watched the video. What always does it for me, and I always tell the panel this, every time Queen does an assembly style video, that's what draws me in. When they're putting the eyeballs and cutting the hair and get it all ready to go, that draws me into where, you know what, that looks amazing. I may need that. No, you know what, I do need it. And I ended up getting it. So that's kind of how this one went down. I did get this from Spec Fiction. Make sure you use code Godlike, save $10 for Red Spec Fiction. But this here is it's just something else to see it in person. Alan has it in hand. He really knows what I'm talking about. But it's unbelievable. The look on his face, like he's looking off and like kind of out into space or something, it kind of gives that Terminator, like robot cyborg type look. And it this is definitely up there.
fantastic.
I confess, I watch this movie at least once a month, and on YouTube and stuff, I rewatch clips and the scenes of it.
Oh yeah,
Weekly.
Yeah.
I have a rotation in my family. They always joke and crack up. My family can quote a whole bunch of different classic movies because I watch it so much on YouTube. This is one of the rotation of 5 movies that I'll replay clips from and play it all the time. Just when I'm bored. Like, let me just play this clip of the scene for 5 minutes. This movie is incredible. So for those of you out there in the community, especially the youngins like Marcos who have not seen this movie yet, please go and watch Terminator 2. It still holds up.
It's not One Piece.
It's great.
You haven't seen that, Marcos?
I have seen it. That's pretty propaganda right there. What the hell?
Okay, let's say, dang.
Marcos has never seen it. That's nuts.
I've seen the whole Rocky series for crying
One
out
of James Cameron's best. Forget Avatar.
He's not
Yeah,
Zack
Avatar.
Snyder. I actually respect James Cameron. Okay.
Cameron's one of the goats, man.
Yeah, he has like what out of the top 10
Him and Spielberg.
most grossing
goats.
films of all time.
Yeah.
He's like 5 of them. So
Him and Spielberg, man.
yeah, and the thing is, he doesn't have IPs like Marvel. It's like brand new ideas. James Cameron, like he's one of the best of all time. He's a very cookie cutter director, but like he makes great box office.
Oh, I just thought about that too. We got a leader, Alan. James Cameron also
Yeah, there we go.
did
He's a producer,
that movie.
producer.
Yeah,
Producer.
yeah. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Equan, when you get this, where are you going to put it at?
I guess it's just gonna the wife
Sell your
sleep
house, sell
somewhere
your
else.
dolls. Sell your
I'll
dolls.
put it in my bedroom. I don't know.
You'll be sleeping on the couch for a long time, Equan.
Yeah, this is a. You got to have a lot of real estate, my friend, because if I was so lucky that I have the extra Maji case that was going to be my flex. Well, the flex is very big, and that actually fits perfectly in there. So that's where it's going to go, and it's going to look fantastic. I'm just so excited to have this.
And Jimmy, what you said too with the arm, which is a good point. They maybe could have done like the broken, disfigure arm, this, that, but with your vision, you can put that 1/3 statue right in front of that and it can block that. So that's like another good thing about your vision right now with that. And same with the RDJ because it doesn't have any arms as well, but you can put that 1/3 right there and then maybe a 1.5 scale on the other side, probably, Mark 1. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, so the top 2 cases are about 36 inches tall, but the bottom are about, I think, 47 inches.
Gotcha.
So, but the depth on them are, I think, 35 inches. So, I was, Marcus, you weren't here yet, but I was saying since T2 won't fit where I wanted him to, he's going to go down here, and then here's going to go the
Bail?
No, the Berserk
nice.
bust is going to go into there.
But the Berserk what? I'm sorry, it broke up right there.
The Berserk bust.
You're getting that for sure now?
Yeah, I already planned it. I was definitely getting that. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I was getting it too.
Alan, you're getting it to us 3. We're gonna get that. Are you guys gonna get the whole deluxe edition with the?
Oh yeah, I'm getting everything.
Yeah, we're fucking stupid. Let's do it. Yeah. We're dumb. That's gonna be like what, a 6K piece maybe? Like it's like 6 total characters with like 5 1/4 characters. That thing's ridiculous. I can't believe it's coming out.
And you know what? They may show it on next Friday.
I really do hope they show it, man. That's me. It was a showstopper with just the render. Think about it, painted.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing painted, sculpted, everything. Dude, that thing is going to be amazing. And like I said, we're dumb. We're going to get it.
With a light up helmet, and it's going to be.
The thing is, like, with that big of a concept and everything, you don't even need a light up helmet. If it does, awesome. But you don't need it. That thing is sick.
Let's see. So, what's your next life size? Okay, so I am getting either the. There's a few options. So if I can snag the Queen Alien, the Queen Alien, the Big Shot bust from Queen Studios, I'm getting that for sure. And then the Bell bust, I'm getting that. Those are my next 2. I guess. I mean, I don't want to think that I am, but I guess I am. I guess I am a bust guy now because I'm getting like 2 or 3 of them at a time.
Yes, he is.
For me, though, I'm getting the Luffy Tsume bust, which is amazing. I'm getting the Berserk one we just talked about. And if Queen ever does a 1-to-1 Deadpool Ryan Reynolds with a, masked and unmasked portrait, I'm all in, man. Like, that thing is going to come home for sure in a second. So those 3 are the ones I would get. The Luffy bust is what I'm really excited about. That thing is awesome. I love that piece so much. It sold out within a weekend. That's how popular it was. With like 2,000 pieces, I think, too. So that thing wasn't, that thing.
You should thank the boys from peer pressuring you to get that.
That was, I remember it was on Payne's show at the time. I was in the comments. Everybody's like, get it, Marcos, because everybody knows I'm the One Piece guy. And I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to wait till like next week. And then I was like, oh, fuck, every website sold out. I got to get it now. Got it on Comic Concept. I was the last piece he had on Comic Concept. So right when I purchased it, it said sold out. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God I got it.
Dang, are you serious?
Yeah, dude. And then every other website I looked at was either gone or they didn't have it. So I'm like, dude, that was the stupidest thing I almost did in my life. So not getting that.
So Jimmy, do you have, you're talking about the other T-800 pieces. Are you getting that one that's the Prime 1 Blitzway Platinum Edition?
Yeah, it's called the Cyberdyne. So there's a final battle and there's a Cyberdyne.
Yep.
I think me and Alan are getting Cyberdyne edition. That's the one where he's got the rooted hair. Yeah, a ton of switch out. He has the tear gas grenade gun. and pistol. It's got a mixed media. It looks fantastic.
Well,
That is a
seeing
very-
this, I just went through Prime One, Comic Concepts, and Sideshow. It's all waitlisted, so I got on
Oof.
all 3 wait lists to get that one. I'm like, one of them will convert.
We'll find you a site tonight, Matt. We got you. We'll
Okay,
find you a site.
I take back what I said earlier, Alan, about not getting jealous of people in the community. I'm with you now. I'm jealous. Jimmy, he's gonna have the bust. And he's gonna have 2 Terminator pieces on the side,
Yeah,
and
I
Matt's
know.
trying to get all 3.
So Jimmy, so is your vision now okay? So T2 bus centerpiece, RDJ bus centerpiece, Berserk bus centerpiece for anime pieces. Now is that the vision?
Yeah, I mean, I started putting busts with 1/3 scale statues, and I thought it looked awesome to have it like that.
So now you get J&D guts. That's what you're saying. You're gonna get J&D.
Yeah. So to get example like this, but you know what? There's no way in hell I could put a 1/3 piece in with Berserk because their 1/3 pieces are ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, you know what I could do is take
J&D.
your pre-order for J&D.
Whoa, that thing's coming home no matter what. That thing ain't going nowhere for
Let
me.
me say something.
What do you say?
I barely got it. Thanks to Alan Kiefer, the GOAT, but I barely got that one.
Alan, were you saying something?
No, go. I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Alex said travel through time to save us all. So this is why we have all the statues. So
Why do we bring Alan in our chat?
I don't know.
He has spent he's made us spend money, which is ridiculous. Like the amount of money we spent because of Alan Kiefer.
I was like, I didn't do anything. You guys bought it. I didn't do anything.
Alan, it's you. Stop. Don't lie.
I just sent I did that 1/3 Joker, Queen Studios Joker
Oh wow!
with the bust. I just sent it to the group. So you
Maybe
guys
we
can-
Nice. I love that. Jimmy's collection had this Joker, the
I
1/3,
did.
and
It's a
he
great-
still needs to do it. I think he needs to put that 1/4 Thanos on, not throne, but sitting down from
Yeah.
Queen in front of RDJ. I think that'll be a good companion piece.
Let me see.
I love that Joker. On the one that Freddy has too, the one you showed, the sitting down. It's
Yep.
like the most for me. That's the most iconic scene in the movie for the Joker.
That's my wife's favorite statue out of everything.
Yeah, 100, and it's so well done. Like the portrait, hair, everything. I like the bust too, but
Nice.
I like that the non-suit, if that makes sense. Just like the vest and the dress shirt. I love it.
It looks great, Matt. That's a very
And then with the Bale bust, I did the Queen Studios Batman, because
Nice.
the Bale bust, he's so I did, just did the opposite with the Bale bust. Yeah.
that looks great, Matt. That bust, that Joker Heath Ledger bust is just spectacular. It's so well done. It's heavy, right? It's real heavy.
That was my first one. I got it off of a few months ago. It was got an alert from Sideshow Seconds, and somebody returned
Oh,
it.
good luck, man. Ah, shit.
Yep. And I called my wife. I said, "Look," and I called my wife. I said, "Look, you can say no, but this is what it is."
Better check in.
Because this big thing comes to.
Dave, this is a courtesy call.
Yeah.
letting you know.
Yeah.
You can say no, but I'm calling though out of respect to
Even if
you.
you say Matt said this, no, hold on, guys. Matt said this. Even if you say no, I'm getting it. But I just want to let you know to be nice. That's
Well,
what Matt said. He's like,
Well, now to put it in perspective, I just got, and I'm not talking money or anything, but I just came back from a trip from meeting Jim Lee and getting a private commission with him. So literally, it's that Monday, and she's like, "Well, you've done spent a lot of money."
Mhm.
She's like, "This needs to be the last for a while." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay.
but what, I know what Matt hit her with too is like, I got 300 points of Sideshow rewards. So I got $300 off. Plus is on seconds. I know Matt had a plan with him before he called her.
Yeah. I mean, if I know Matt Martin is brand new to our panel, but he's also on Rogues. But Matt has probably some of the most incredible art pieces in the community, and he's been kind enough to share a lot of them with us. He'll be doing a room tour also.
I'll be doing a room tour. I'm trying to get some new stuff framed, which is doing
Nice.
type thing like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you definitely have a good eye, man, and I just love how you put the your Superman above those busts and just how it all came together. It was just really nice. Now that things are starting to come together here, I can just see how everything's going to be laid out, just how it's going to be. So it's all coming together. It really is. So I'm just real excited about that.
Yeah.
Any questions, guys? He has completed Terminator 2. So, of course, he is.
Yeah.
I have a question, Jimmy. How are you gonna put that in the Maji case now?
Yeah. So, what you can't see is this here. Let me help you out a little bit.
So you moved Jungle Hunter, huh? Oh, there we go.
It's on the hydraulic scissor lift, so it literally can go up and down. Around on it now without
nice.
everything up. So he's gonna go down here, and I may have to lift it up just a bit to get it in there, but we'll get it done. We'll make it done. Yeah, but I'm just so happy I made a purchase. This is a very expensive piece, but when you get
the retail, what was the retail on that, Jimmy?
This was all in shipped was $5,200.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm really happy that because with the I don't know what it is with Bale, but they can't get the hair right on either of the busts, the Queen or the Infinity. But I'm glad that this one came in where you don't have to do anything to the hair. Same with the RDJ bust. That helps so much because the hair that mixed media is tough, man. You don't want to put any product in it, obviously. So I'm happy that this bust and the RDJ for you came in with no issues hair wise. Because we've talked about it before. I remember you said do I want to put product in there? It's or do I want to get it cut? It's that's a process you have to think about sometimes. I don't know if we want to do that, obviously.
Yeah, there's some key factors for me personally that I'm like, man, do I want to make adjustments to things? I was talking with Alan the other day. I call him every day on the way home. Usually, every other day on the way home.
Guys, we know who he loves the most is Alan.
Hey, relax. We're talking through things, and I was like, I think we're both on the track of movie realistic pieces. That's what Alan likes. That's what I like. But then I get a message from Matt Martin. Hey man, I'm getting Tactical Throne pretty soon. I'm also getting Killer Croc. Man, those pieces I love. And then today he hits me with the one below the belt. You know what I'm gonna get to? I'm getting the Bane on Throne. And everybody knows here I love Bane so bad.
Yeah. I like the Bane.
Love that one. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more comic pieces. But if I do, it'd be like a roll of one force or whatnot. It's just I've seen this before.
Ooh, yes. The man with no name bust. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go back to Statue Kingdom. He had mentioned something too. And I don't know any Star Trek fans here, but I'm going to see a life size bust. That's kind of cool.
It'd be cool, but like you said, it's a TV series. It's tough to get the mass. Movies are always going to be more popular than TV series, just naturally what it is. So it's going to be tough to get the sales. Even though Star Trek is somewhat of a big IP, it's definitely still somewhat niche in the zeitgeist, I would say. So it'll be cool though. It'll be very simple bust. You wouldn't have to do too much, obviously. So
if JND did a Kirk, Spock,
yes,
awesome.
Yes,
Scotty, and
Uhura. Bones.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I would get in third scale. I would get them.
Yeah. Even if they just did the Spock and Kirk, at least that would.
Yeah, you guys are talking about the J.J. Abrams series, right?
Oh my god!
Don't get started.
Now you guys don't know how I feel about the Zack Snyder.
No, the Gene Roddenberry stuff, Marcos.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying.
Yeah, you know what? I have a 2x4 here.
See, that's my reaction to Zack Snyder. So thank you. You guys proved my point about everything. So thank you.
So if you're wondering how this came in, I did post it on Facebook. You can kind of see it came on a delivery truck on a pallet, and it's big. That's all I gotta say.
Where are you gonna put that box, Jimmy?
Bring it to Houston. I got room.
You're gonna sleep in it tonight?
That's kind of where we're at, I think, too, because it's just so big. this is never leaving the collection. But my God, I don't want to throw away that box, man. I really need to keep that.
Yeah, you have to.
You
Yeah,
got to, bro.
it just really adds to the piece if it ever needed to be, transported or sold.
Bro, you can put other boxes inside that box. That box looks so big.
That might be the option, man.
Hey man, like I said, bring it to Houston. I'll stack it up for you, man. There we go.
I'm in
Yeah.
trouble.
Everybody just come to Houston.
This is why I can't be a statue collector, man. This is me.
You are, Freddie.
Equan is safe. Equan is like I have maybe 2 or 3 statue pieces, but I'm good.
I'm limited.
Yeah, because these 1/6 boxes, they don't take up much space. I have 40 right now. I'm looking at, and it's all on one shelf. 1/6 boxes right here.
Freddie, you're not a doll collector anymore. You're a statue collector. Just get over it. It's done. It's over.
Look, check out Popo. I had a roll in the front door.
I rolled boxes plenty of times upstairs and everything. It's a classic move. I love it.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah. Houston area. So the Houston area is ginormous. So it's just Houston.
Yeah. I did want to mention something too, and this is a little bit off topic. And I was going to say something for Sunday, but I was talking with Matt today too. Is that I know Prime had mentioned that they don't plan to launch a lot of DC this time around. For their their event coming up. But I will say this is that you have nothing to worry about.
No.
And I can't say too much, okay, but I will say this. You have nothing to worry about. And this year, there's going to be more statues that you're going to want. And there's going to be probably ones that you're not expecting to come out. And when you see them, you are going to be blown away. And you're going to say to yourself, finally, I feel like actually collecting this back. And you're going to be very happy when you see some of these new pieces coming out. I'll leave it right there. I know that's kind of vague, whatnot, but if you're a DC fan, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you. Get excited because there's going to be some great pieces in 2025. You'll see more. We'll talk about that on Sunday. But Freddie has the unboxing tomorrow of Alita. And this piece is not only he's got the exclusive, which I think that one goes for a very, very pretty penny now. Freddie, my mistake. Is that right? It's very expensive.
I think so, Alan. I'll be the judge of that.
It's resale and that's really high.
I don't know about resale because I've never really looked and I have no plans. That would be like one of the last pieces.
Wow.
Talk to Noah about that. Noah sold his. I remember that.
I know. I don't know why.
He has regrets. He has regrets.
Noah is I love Noah, but that one I was like, what the fuck? That and Big Chap. I was like, oh shit. But I get Big Chap a little bit because Prime One's doing their XL line of Alien now, so they're going to come out with an XL Big Chap probably. So sell all your dolls. There we go, Equan, Freddie. Freddie's already got it. 2025 is the year to sell all the dolls.
That's so cool.
Equan, say something. Help me.
No. Don't
help
say,
me.
Freddie, don't say help me. You're dead. You're dead in the
If you
right.
put in that perspective, everything is a doll. If it's got hair and silicone on it, it's a doll too.
Whoa! So you're saying all J&D is a doll? I get
It
some.
is.
Hey, I get some of those statues. They kind of are doll-like, but not my guts berserk, I guess.
In my garage, as we speak, I have about 3 big boxes that is not unboxed yet. One be the Batwing, which is a huge box.
Oh,
I have 2 other statues in there. That's not including this one. But every month, she'll walk into the garage, and she says to me with a vehement voice, or kind of, "Babe, what's in this box?" Every single time. As like, "Babe, you don't know what's in the box when I unbox it." It's just like, "When are you gonna unbox your stuff?" And then she walks in every now and again when she sees the Alita. She's like, "Are you ever gonna unbox this thing?" "Yes, babe, I'm gonna unbox it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna unbox it this weekend." She actually asked me last week.
Okay.
And my daughter, who helped me with the decision to get Alita because she loves the movie, and I told her I was gonna box it this weekend. She says, "Dad, it's about time. It's only been like 4 years." I said, "Excuse me?" So But my point in all of that is, these boxes are huge. I ain't got that much space, and I'm not spending money to put this in a warehouse. So I need to limit.
Send it here. Send it here.
I need to limit without trying to take up my whole garage.
I know exactly how that is. See, the second you open that and display it, now you took up almost twice the amount of space. You got to store the box too, and you got to display the piece too. So,
but if we can stay Equan 1/6 collectors, we don't have to worry too much about that problem.
Oh my gosh, I don't have to
Stop
worry
saying
about
1/6. Say doll collectors.
You can actually put these 1/6 boxes under your bed and sleep with them.
Yeah.
You could actually have 8 or 10 of them. Literally, just put them under your bed. You don't even see them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that with statues.
Rama was saying if Prime 1 is Snake and Raiden from Metal Gear, they would get him. Hopefully, since they're making more game statues. I think Matt Martin would be interested in that. Don't you think, Matt? Would you be interested in Metal Gear? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, my kids, man, I grew up old school Metal Gear, and then I got my kids into it, back in PlayStation 2 days.
Nice.
PlayStation 1 and 2.
Good father.
You know what I'm saying? And, all that. I would get that just for them, like as a gift, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
I would want to see Snake Eater or Metal Gear Solid. Those pieces would be amazing. I can only imagine how awesome those would be from Prime 1. But please, Prime 1, if you're watching, please complete Ninja Scroll and do the final battle for Ninja Scroll. I would buy that.
That gold paint, oh my god.
Oh man,
Jimmy. Oh,
that'd be so good.
Oh my gosh. But Metal Gear, what I want a company to do is go all in on like Super Smash Bros, which would be Metal Gear as well. Like just get all those characters, like make a statue of them. What 1/4? That'd be fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
You know what PC doing that? PCS.
Who?
PCS could do that.
They would do a great job. I know First Four Figures has done kind of that, but they're there, obviously. I would just say that. No hate on them, but I want a big company to do like a Super Smash Bros. Line. That'd be fucking awesome, man. Like shit, or even Marvel versus Capcom. You could do Dante right there. You could do Wolverine. You could do anybody, man. Shit.
Well, Alan, were you gonna say something?
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see them do more game franchises, but now that their Prime 1 is going to go like full force on gaming and anime.
You guys are forgetting one thing. They're going to do more movies, I think, than either of those as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be more movies and then anime and then gaming. I think that's what it's really going to be.
And I don't think they're going to say, you know what, we're not doing any DC. I think
it's going to be very few, though. Very few.
Yeah, it'll be limited.
And which is fine.
Yeah. They'll do about 5 and then 4 Batmans, and then they'll.
I love Batman, but can you just stop? Like I said, they made zombie Batman over like Red Hood or anything like that. Like, what are we doing here?
What they need to do is, I think they got a smart idea by taking a break from DC.
Yeah,
saying, hey, we're not saying peace out DC, but number one, we go invest in some other IPs and some original IPs.
Yep. Give
people a chance to miss some DC stuff. Give them a chance to miss it. Yep. And then, it all comes back around. Also,
let's be real though. Like if Prime 1 comes out with a $1,400 Poison Ivy and Sideshow comes out with the A50 Poison Ivy, most collectors are going to go for the A51.
Yep.
Even if the Prime 1 is better. So that's what happened to them. There's too much like saturation of the market of their 1/4 and then 1/3. So a lot less sales for Prime 1. I get it. Like they saw the market. I just think that they need it just annoys me. Like I said, we get zombie Batman, but we don't get a Red Hood in 1/4 or a Red Hood or a Nightwing 1/4 or a Batgirl 1/4. But we get zombie Batman. Like, come on. Like, what do we? That's my issue with Prime 1. Like, what are we doing here at this point? But
so Rama was saying that he purchased a Final Fantasy 3 pieces, creating my own gaming.
That's $7,500 right there.
Or fan of Final Fantasy. That is a very expensive setup, man. And you know what? If you're a big fan, congratulations.
For you,
I'm sure
buddy.
it's great. I, they were very expensive, but so was this. So I mean, you're gonna be. I'm sure you'll be happy with it. Hey man, make sure you post some pictures of God. I would love to see that all set up when you get all three of them together like that, because that'll be a sight to see.
Nothing's more crazy than that $13,000 piece they had. That 160.
Yeah,
That one was
God.
like, what are we doing here at that point?
I love when you're a fan of something and it finally gets made, and you can finally get it. Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption. That would be
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah.
that would be really
Arthur
cool.
Morgan and then fucking what's his name too? Hiccups.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
Red Dead Redemption would be awesome.
so Freddie, you know what piece that still rings loudly with me that I never got was that sideshow, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Blondie.
Gosh.
I never bought that, man, and I always loved it. I always did. The bass was amazing. I love the tailoring on it.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I bought that.
Yeah,
Give me
they're great pieces, man.
Give me a Tombstone Doc Holiday in any statue.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
One
cool.
third I want so bad. I will get that day one. I'm not even joking. If it's good, obviously, but man, 1/3 Doc Holiday. Man, fuck me.
Well, who on the show tonight is definitely down for next Friday for the
Right.
Prime One event?
Right here, we'll do the
Freddie, you in?
Yeah.
we're gonna do the make sure everybody's here. We're gonna do get out live reaction, bring some beer and hang out, bring food. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time, and there's always something that we're not expecting.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna make some predictions. I wasn't talking about this more on Sunday, but I think what they'll finally show is, and you got to remember, they have two of them. So the first one is like almost more of a tease. The second one is they go all out and they show even more.
Jimmy, we don't know for sure there's two of them, right?
We don't know, but that's what usually happens. That's what usually happens.
Yeah.
When they have, they'll say part one and they'll show something, and then they'll show like 6 or 7 things, and then see you in late summer for the next Prime One event 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely could happen, but who knows? Maybe not. But
We'll see.
that's what it usually happens. But my predictions for the Prime One event, they're going to show most likely the Berserk bust, the Scorched Alien.
Yep.
And then, Alan, I think in the next Prime One event, they'll show the Treebeard. I think they'll show that one. I think they're going to go after those really, major franchise piece. I think it's going to be great, though. But I think they're going to space them out just a bit. But I think that they'll be showing those very, very soon. So those will be coming. Anyone you guys want to see coming up, Matt? Is there one that you?
I think they will show a DC piece, one DC piece. And but yeah, I'm looking. If you said, "Hey, you get to pick one thing that you want to see," I want to see the Scorched Alien.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
Are you in on that, Matt? Maybe.
Oh! If it, yeah, because like I said, I mean, I'm a big Alien guy, and now and everything, and it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see a little bit more of it, type thing like that.
Yeah, the base has a bunch of the face huggers all over it, so I think it's going to be
cool. What about you, Marcos? You get one thing that that they got to show.
Obviously, we talked about it multiple times tonight, but the Berserk bust for sure. I want that. Yeah. I want to see just painted everything. But if I could just pick something that they teased a long time ago, is that Demon Slayer line. I want to see something out of that. I really want to see a Rengoku, hopefully in 1/4. My gosh, if they do Rengoku, I'm all in. If it's good, at least, because I know Infinity is doing a 1/4 line of Demon Slayer, and their pieces have been amazing. So if they do a 1/4 Rengoku and Infinity, amazing like they've done with the other pieces, I'm all in on that one. But hopefully Prime One comes out finally with just a tease, if anything, just a tease. They showed that maybe 4 showcases ago, so
yeah,
the tease they said like Demon Slayer coming soon, and it's been 4 showcases, so like it's not been coming soon. It's been hope for the best.
Is it 2022?
And dude, it's been crazy. It's been more of hope for the best. I hope it comes out this time. That's really one. And obviously, everybody knows Akira for them. I know they said they won't probably do it, but man, if they just hit us with the right hook, like Mike Tyson with the Akira, like no line, I'm all in on that, man. I love Akira. It's one of my favorite animes of all time.
Speaking now, this is going back old school, but I think Jimmy will know because he worked at GameStop. But do you remember, because they're making a remake of it, they're remaking it, but my older kid that lives in Chicago, he said, he was like, oh crap, they're doing a remake of it. They remember, because he used to watch me play it. But Onimusha, remember that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Prime One did some Onimusha statues?
It would look really good.
That would be sick.
It would be really good because they would just kill that. That was a great game, and I could totally see them doing something just spectacular with that. But Matt, you should watch Ninja Scroll because that movie has got a lot of action in it, and I think that you would love it if you haven't seen it. It's from the 90s.
Okay, all right.
Alan, have you watched Ninja Scroll yet?
I wasn't going to bring it up, but
no answer, I guess, from Alan.
Hey,
Alan, if you watch Ninja Scroll, I will watch Alita. I'll watch Zack Snyder's Justice League 3 times in one day. I would do that.
Boy.
I'll watch it 3
Jesus,
times in one day.
that's torture.
Watch just
Wow, that's a hell of a deal.
That is like that's torture to my eyes. My gosh. But if you watch Ninja Scroll, I will do it for you. I want you to watch Ninja Scroll.
well, Ninja Scroll is still one of my favorites. Oh, look at this. That would be sick. Remember this, Matt?
Ninja Gaiden. Yeah.
I'm playing it right now. Actually, the second game they did a remaster on PlayStation.
Okay.
It was the second game I bought when I got the PlayStation like last week, and it's still fucking as fun and hard as
Dude, I play them games now, and I'm like, how the hell did I do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Dude, Matt, I'm on extra hard right now on the Ninja Gaiden 2, the new remastered edition.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with just the random thugs, like the random ninjas I'm fighting. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, what am I doing? But I want a challenge, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
No, Ninja Gaiden 2 is one of the best games, at least in the early 2000s for sure, of all time. It really was. Oh, yeah. It's dated though. There's some mechanics that are not very good, but back then, amazing, obviously. Great game. But watch, actually, like Jimmy said, watch Ninja Scroll. It's a very it's an hour 30. It's not even you're not putting 2 hours into it. It's a very good movie though, anime wise.
Getting back to the Prime One event next week, I think they would be really smart if they at least showed the Riddler.
Yep.
Because Sideshow just released theirs.
Yep.
And Prime One's been talking and talking and talking. Well, you know what? Before everybody buys Sideshows, you better show something.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I would say this actually, that might hurt them in a little bit, Alan. I would say go freeze first.
I disagree. I think now's their chance to cut into Sideshow's market.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're battling two, 1/4, 1/3 cheaper prices. I think the Riddlers from Prime One.
No, Prime One will do a quarter scale, and they'll do a Riddler, I think, in quarter scale. To make
they will. I'm just saying, for right now, it's 1/3. We know it's
okay.
1/3.
Don't forget, Marcos. I got my damn 2x4 here.
Oh my gosh! I'm just telling you, they said it's 1/3. That line, the one they're doing.
All right, so, I'm done. I don't argue. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Beat the hell out of them, Alan. Just kidding.
Hey, my head's hard, so.
But yes, I didn't pre-order the Sideshow Riddler just because I was like, okay, well, Prime One's doing one, and it's going to be 1/3.
Yep.
And in my opinion, Prime One is way better than Sideshow. So, you're going to pay for it, but it's better,
Sure.
Exactly. Yeah. And that whole line they're doing, the real edition Elite, whatever it's called, it's so good right now. Like the Paul Atreides, the what else have come out with the Zack Snyder Superman.
Yep.
There's one more statue. The Kratos. That one's really good too. Yeah. All those statues have looked amazing. So I trust that line at least right now.
There's some great pieces coming up, and I look forward to the Prime One event. We Godlike statues. Like if you think about it, Saturday we have an unboxing. Sunday we have our Sunday hangout. But next week we have a special guest coming on Friday that we'll announce during the week, and we will also have the Prime One event. I'm sorry, a special guest the next weekend, but the Prime One event will be Friday. We may have somebody drop in during the Prime One event. I don't want to say who quite yet, but it's a very high possibility. So I would say about 99%. So, that'll be coming on soon. So you don't want to miss the Prime One Godlike statues, and to watch for sure.
You cut out, Jimmy. I don't know if everybody said, but
It will benefit you to watch to Godlike. So make sure you watch the Prime One event with us, and this will make more sense throughout the week. Well, Alex, hey man, what do you? Okay, so we all rated it, Alex already, but this is probably one of Queen Studio's best pieces. The likeness is literally 10 out of 10 for me. It's up there with the RDJ bust, if you're familiar with that. Seeing this in person is just incredible. The light-up feature, there's so many great things about it. And one thing you may not know if someone doesn't have this is that all the pieces that are used to make up the bass, to make up the mixed media and everything else, the shotgun, it's all done with very high quality parts. There's metal pieces in here, aluminum and wooden, and it just really brings this piece to life. I think that if you're ever interested, I think if you bought this, you'd be extremely happy. 3 of us here are getting it. So Al's already got his. He's going to be assembling it pretty soon, and I just did mine. Freddie will be right after us. So it's a great piece, man. Very expensive one, but I think it's just amazing. Here we go. I think his background minus Marcos looks awesome. So minus
hey, dude, I got like one second right now, so I get it. It's my apartment.
Marcos has got some great pieces, so whatnot. But yeah, I think this week in Godlike is going to be very hot. So make sure that you guys tune in for that. Go ahead.
But Marcos, you have a Daredevil piece coming in?
Yeah, man, I'm actually more scared when I saw there's like a unboxing video they did. I got more scared of that piece than happy about it because like you guys know that piece is like floating. It's like a floating piece, right? Like the 1/3 statue.
Yeah.
That thing is like held up by a hope and a prayer. I feel like it's not held up by. I don't know. It just didn't look.
No, there's metal. There's metal connections.
I get it. It's scary though, man. The piece, if it no issues, that piece is amazing for sure. But that thing scares me. It's one of those pieces, it's like it's a very ambitious piece. I love I love it. He's one of my.
I saw an unboxing video today of that.
Yeah, the PCS one.
Yeah. It looks amazing. It looks really good.
Awesome, but it just scares me more than it made me excited because like that. I don't know. How it's held in is not. I don't know. It's just tough because like that the concept it has is very ambitious. If that makes sense. So he's floating in the air, jumping out of the cathedral, basically. That thing is just scary, man. I love the piece though. If it comes in no issues, one of the best pieces I have for sure in 1/3. It's just it's scary though. That's all I'll say.
Happy for you, Marcos.
I can't wait to have it though to put it together. Yeah. But I'm very scared. I'll just say that.
I think that there was a metal rod, one that went underneath his leg, and it actually pegged in, and then it went down. I think Ann talked about that on the show and how sturdy it would be, Marcos. So I don't think you have too much to worry about, to be honest.
I hope so. Like honestly, it's one of my most anticipated pieces I have coming in. So. It's just scary. That's all. It's a very ambitious piece. I get it. That's why I'm scared. It'll
be fine.
Yeah,
You'll be
I
fine,
hope so.
Marcos.
Let's pray to God.
Have a couple of shots and put it together, baby.
Don't tell Marcos that, man. He'll have 19 and he'll be
No,
like,
Yeah,
no,
it's 19 later. I'm
no.
like, hey, fuck Daredevil. You know,
No.
Well, guys, I
No
got to get out of
alcohol
here.
for Marcos.
But, I'm definitely going to try to pop in tomorrow, Freddie, for your live unboxing.
okay, Mark. All right. Take care, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
See ya.
All right, guys. I think thank you for tuning in for the live unboxing for the Queen Studios Terminator bus. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as we will have Freddy's live unboxing of Aledia by Queen Studios, of course, Sunday Hangout. And look for an announcement mid next week for our special guest. You do not want to miss the Prime 1 event on Godlike statues. There's going to be, I'm going to put this, make sure you watch. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
everybody's gonna be streaming.
Yeah, everybody's going to be streaming, but
Everybody's gonna stream.
we're going to have a great time on here. Until then, I will see you in the chat and on Godlike statues. Stay Godlike. Bye-bye.
Peace, guys.